Good morning, Taurus. I am starting this recording 11:10, so 111. If that is not a beautiful sign for you, I don't know what is. Tapping into your energy, the first signs, symbols that I got for you was a leaf and a fairy. So one thing with that, because you are Taurus, you work with fairies, you work with nature. There's something about going after what's most natural for you. And I feel like fairies play a big role in one way or another. If it's because that there is this kind of magic around you where they help you and guide you, or if it's because that you're creating something when it comes to fairies. It could be something with tarot cards, it could be something with paintings, it could be something with a book, a movie, a script. But fairies has some kind of significant role to play in your year ahead. And with the leaf, I do feel that nature also has a significant role to play. It could be because that you are moving to the countryside, or you are just spending more time with nature, in nature. You're being healed when it comes to, yeah, that is, thank you, Spirit. You heal and you get more energy by being around nature, by just taking a walk, hugging a tree, whatever it is. It's actually very, very symbolic for you, Taurus. So, first of all, we are going through all the months for you. So from January to March, April to June, July to September, and October to December. What I also want to say is, remember to take a look at your sun sign, but also your rising. Some of you guys will resonate more with your rising sign. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. I did hear, it wasn't Danish I heard it, but if I should translate it, it's lost but never forgotten. Lost but never forgotten. I think that is how I want to translate it. Yeah. Okay. So we're looking into the theme, the overall theme of the year for you. Wow, starting out with the Page of Cups. Judgment. Awakenings. Ooh, what are you awakening into? Queen of Swords. Some of you guys definitely does have Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius somewhere in the chart that has something to do with what you're stepping into. There could be a person, I will say, female or masculine. It's a very feminine energy that will help you, someone who will play a very big role in your life. Now we have the Ace of Pentacles, so you will always have enough. Always have enough. I did see the Five of Swords, and I think it popped up because that you are stepping out of, you know, being too much in your mind, being too worried about a lot of things. There's a lot of opportunities that coming your way, and it's opportunities that will shake you to your core. And it is changes that might feel frightening because it's something completely different. Page of Cups and Judgment, that is a major life change for you. And for some of you guys, there might be changes when it comes to your career. That's the first thing I want to say. Something that starts out small, but that's actually very significant. That will change a lot for you. Yeah, you're going to feel inspired. You're going to smile more, I heard. Yeah. This next year ahead, it's also very important for you, and this is like a very random message, but pay attention to your emails, to text messages to messages on your social media, because I feel there will be a lot of information, but also opportunities coming your way. And for some of you guys, they might be a little hidden, because it might be an email that you totally forgot about, or it's something that's going to be in your spam filter. And Spirit is like, yeah, don't miss out on opportunities coming your way. But I also feel that there's something happening, like I said, with the fairy, with the leaf symbol. There's something happening when it comes to the way that you channel, the way that you are spiritual. So when it comes to a spiritual practice, I do think that you are going to work a little bit more with fairies and nature, water. No matter what is happening, keep tapping into this energy of feeling young, of feeling inspired, because that is actually what's going to transform you. A lot of messages that will come your way the next year ahead will be life-changing. It's like destiny. Awakening things in your life. Like the universe asks you to enjoy this next year ahead, no matter what's happening. Enjoy. Trust whatever is happening. Maybe it is about a person coming into your life. An air sign, again, it could be, or it's because that you are stepping into a new role. But at some point this next year ahead, there is like this moment of revolution, the moment of truth, the moment of destiny. Like destiny, no matter where you walk, you can taste destiny the next month ahead. Yeah. There is awakenings happening, and there is changes in direction for you. It's interesting because for some of you guys, I see that you are being drawn to a place or something when it comes to your career. It could be something from your past, a place from your past, a place that has a lot of memories. A place that has a lot of memories. You will need to make a very big decision this next upcoming year. A big decision. It might seem small, but it's a big decision. It's a major life-changing decision. If it's in career, or if it has something to do with a property or home or country, and something might seem a little cloudy, because I do pay attention to all the clouds around her. At first it seems very cloudy. Like, again, destiny, right? It's if destiny plays a role, it's like major, it's life-changing. Yeah, but it's definitely something you can trust with the Queen of Swords. And I also feel that you are actually tapping into an energy of being more chatty, being more independent, being more... Well, I want to say, because sometimes when people are very clever, they might hide it, because that not everyone likes people being clever. And I feel like you are someone who is very clever. You are very good when it comes to your intellect, but for some reason you might hide it out of fear of how people see you. But you're stepping totally out there. You're not being afraid of showing your brain, so to speak. You're not being afraid of showing your brain. You're being funny, you're being optimistic, you're being open-minded. At least that is what the universe asks you to be. Because, again, she is actually pointing in the direction of this. She's like, hey, this is what the universe is trying to offer you, and it's major. I will say there's something about a new home for some of you guys. A new home. Older property, maybe even. Big property, maybe even. The desert. Something that's like, yeah. If you're investing in something big, a new beginning. Like, everything is open. You can do everything you want. There's an opportunity for wealth, for a lot of money. Maybe for some of you guys, where if it's about you moving, I think that you should take into consideration to move to a place where there is a garden. A garden would be nice for you. Plant roses, plant lilies. So that is the overall theme. Now I want to dig into the separate months, so I'm going to put on the other camera so that you guys can see the cards. So let's do that. Taurus, let's see. One thing that I forgot to mention for you is that if you want to have more information about the two symbols that I got for you, the leaf and the fairy, take a look at the spiritual meaning. Google it, because there might be more information for you. So, first of all, we are going to look into January, February, and March. I am just quickly going to burn some moth just to tap into the energy again. So we're opening up for spirit. I heard some of you guys are going to receive a new spirit guide. If you haven't been working with spirit guides before, or it's a long time since you tapped into it, but you're tapping into that again, or there is a new spirit guide. Wow. Well, it makes sense if you're tapping into a new chapter, which, yeah. Look at that. The Fool. What else? Oh, look at that. Travel, moving. January, February, March, you're definitely going to be traveling. Maybe you're already traveling. Oh, wow, Taurus. Travel. Oh, just being optimistic. Maybe you're traveling to places that has a sun. Wow, Sandra, that is genius. Oh, wow. I feel that you are visiting places, or you're thinking about visiting places that is a little bit more sunny than where you are now. Travel, even if it's just your mind, you are going to travel in January, February, March. And wherever you go, it's going to change something. You are getting inspired to create something new. Wow. Absolutely wow. This is so beautiful. You're moving fast. Yeah, you're moving very fast into creative projects. Maybe for some of you guys, whatever it is that you're starting now will blossom and bloom come. Well, let me rephrase that in another way. It will, as oh my god, you will get some kind of reward when we come into June, July, August. So it is very important for you to do this. If we tap into the energy that you actually got in the beginning with moving or buying something, it might happen around June, July, August. Where are you moving? What are you doing? Because this is beautiful. Wow. I don't feel like I do and need to take more cards, but I want to. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Moving forward. It's a fast energy. You're not afraid. You're listening to your guides. Also, there is a lot of nature around these cards. And also, pay attention to her holding the sunflower, because it's here. So I do feel like you are giving birth to something. For some of you guys, there might even be something with pregnancy happening around March into April. You're giving birth to something. Is there anything else that Taurus should know? Yes. Just go out there. All the ideas, shake them up, do it. Page of Wands. There's something about a message that that you're receiving. Maybe some of you guys are delivering a message, but you're receiving very good news when it comes to March and into April, I feel. And it's because that you have been working on this, a promotion, travel, being optimistic, being creative, bringing energy and life into something, a project, whatever it is for you. But there is this like passion that's like burning inside of you, that's being activated in these first 3 months. It's important that you express yourself in January, February, March. There might be something around young people. Maybe you want to work with young people. Might be something with studying something, but you will feel very comfortable, very comfortable. I do feel if it is an opportunity for you, I actually think it would be good for you to travel. No matter if it is just waking up in the morning, stepping out of your bed, if it's going outside, going into your garden if you have that, going out in nature, doing hikes, whatever it is going to be very, very good for you, because it brings you into this energy of the Queen of Wands, the energy of being optimistic, the energy of having so much power, so much faith to actually bring whatever it is that you want to do into life. You are in a place these first months where you inspire other people. And I actually think that is what Spirit wants to show you. So let's look into April, May, and June. Wow, Taurus. Badass beginning. Badass beginning. This mugwort that we are burning, it really calls all the magical messages. Maybe mugwort is actually something you should work with, because the leaf for you could actually also be herbs. So maybe you are doing something with that. Alternative medicine. So, Spirit, show Taurus what will come into their life in April, May, and June. Okay. Wow. Wheel of Fortune. Some of you guys are like spinning the globe. You're like, where do I want to go? Where can Destiny take me? Knight of Wands. Immigration. I'm telling you, some of you guys are moving to another country. It's so interesting because Aries also got the 3 of Pentacles a lot. High Priestess. At the back, I do see that you are leaving everything that's no longer giving you joy, especially with the Fool being here. Whatever doesn't bring you joy, you are leaving it. Even through that it has been bringing you a lot of joy in the past, you don't feel it anymore. I do want to have one more card. If you could give me a little bit more information, maybe even about the Wheel of Fortune and the 3. Yeah, the 3 of Pentacles. So, now that we did tap into this energy of, what was the 8? I can't even remember it anymore. Wow. Yes, 8 of Cups. There is something that you're leaving behind. Something that, it seems emotional. And with the 10 of Swords, I do feel like you're actually ready to leave something behind. Like, you're ready for this new beginning. You want this new beginning. But whatever it is, you're leaving behind something that is linked together with an emotional, or with your emotions. But you are very guided. Very guided. Again, nature. It could be fairies, right? It doesn't have to be birds. So you're deciding to end a chapter in April. It's a drastic change, I feel. It could be because of circumstances that forces you to finally go after this. But I can't stop thinking about that you're leaving behind something that you... Well, in the beginning, it's not comfortable to leave behind. I wonder if it has something to do with family. But whatever it is a release from frustration. It's a transition into the new, especially with the Wheel of Fortune. Something unpredicted makes you move forward. Oh, yeah. It's interesting. Let's see, what is this unpredicted energy? What is happening here? What is happening in April? Your birthday, right? Wow. Yeah. Some of you guys are leaving a home, a family. what was known. Something that might have followed you since you were a child or since you were a teenager, so it could also be something with a friend. The cards are not. That is going to drive me crazy. The universe is definitely asking you to trust. Whatever happens in April that feels like an ending, if it's just you closing all the old chapters, all the mental games, all the stress and very dramatic experience that you had in your past, in your younger days, a trauma, you're leaving it behind. If it's something around money, if it's something around someone who passed away, this is not a prediction, it's something that you are leaving behind, something that happened that's linked together with the past. But you're rising up. Something happens that makes you rise up again. You're moving into better things. And like I said, for some of you guys, there is immigration happening, there is moving to another country, or it's getting back on your feet. When we come into May and June, you're like, okay, now I'm ready to go for this. It is major. It is major. It's a new circle opening up for you. It's most definitely an opportunity that should not be missed. I heard don't shoot the messenger, so for some reason, some of you guys might be a little tense when it comes to an opportunity or a message that's being delivered from someone else. You're like, I just got over this. Why do you think that I'm ready to move on? But it's meant in a good way. Don't be stuck in the past. If there is a breakup or if there is something that happens that is heart-shattering, or if it's because that there is anxiety, depression popping up again, and someone else wants to help you, don't shoot them down because that they are really trying to help you. Because I do see that you're networking in May and June. Maybe there's something about a spiritual group, spiritual community. But I will say, April, yes, there is like a slowing down. Something is happening. If it's just because that your finances are a little up and down or whatever it is, it's, when we come into May, June, things are speeding up again. New opportunities are coming. And I do feel that someone is actually on a mission to deliver a message to you here. So there is someone who might reach out and wants to work with you, giving you an opportunity. And I also see that with the High Priestess, whatever this opportunity is, that you are taking your time thinking it through. Maybe researching something. Like, how is this going to work? Is this going to work? Is this for me? So you might not take action straight away. I feel like if you take action, it might be in July, August, or September. We're going to see what else is coming up. But whatever this is, take your time when it comes to making a decision. Think things through. Maybe there's two options, right? Two people who reach out. Like, one option is about having opportunity to maybe move to another country. And with the other option, there is an opportunity to be a part of an organization and a business that wants to work with you. So I do feel like you'll be very attractive. People want to work with you, to be a part of you. And maybe you're just a little bit like, I just need my time. I need to think this through. Yeah. You're being desired at the end. In June, you will be very desired. That is what I meant to say. But let's look into July, August, September, because I feel like you're making a decision here instead. Yeah, maybe some of you guys are recovering from something. Nothing major, but you're definitely recovering mentally, emotionally. Okay, Let's see. Yes, look at that. You are thinking things through. Be like, what do I want? 2 options. Let's see. What else? Taurus, Taurus. Oh, it's very hard for you to make a decision. Remember at the beginning of this reading, you got 111, 1111. You do need to make a decision. You can't hold on to this anymore. I will say, for some of you guys, you might actually decide to move to a place with memories, or there's something around family. Could there be something around family here? Could there be something around family? Spirit, could you give me a little bit more information when it comes to the 2 of Pentacles and the 2 of Swords? Is fighting. Maybe not fighting, but maybe a little bit more like being competitive. Okay, I do want to have a little bit more. Yeah, you're not making a decision. I don't even think you're making a decision when we come into July. You're still not ready. For some reason, you're still not ready to make a decision. Interesting. Why is that, I wonder? I want to have a little bit more information about the 5 of Wands. Whoa. Yeah. Your insecurities might play mind games. Because you have no idea. But there's insecurities in this. I'm just trying to figure out where I want to put the cards. So weighing options, but not making a decision. No action. It could be because there is a lack of action, that you are ready, like in April, May, June, you really want things to move forward, but something is happening. Maybe we have a Mercury retrograde going on, so there might be delays going on. But then I do feel like when we come into August with the 6 of Cups, there might be someone who helps you out, a soulmate. And a soulmate doesn't have to only be love, it can be a friend. The return of someone. Who is returning into your life? Is it someone that you're a little unsure about if you want in your life? Is it someone that you felt competitive with in the past for some strange reason? It's a very interesting energy. The universe is really like, trust this path. Trust this. There's something around full moon or new moon in Pisces, I also feel. Maybe even Cancer, something happening. I will say, if there's something about a spiritual or psychic craft that you are unsure about, there might be an opportunity to step into that again. But for some reason, you have an idea about creating something when it comes to maybe fairies, maybe the nature, maybe spirituality, mentality, manifestation. But then you're tapping into the insecurities again, and you're like, well, you know, yeah, being competitive, right? Being like, everyone is better than me. But you need to trust this. I really feel that might actually be it, because there's something coming back. There's support, and there is a new idea with that. But then your insecurities jump in again. Why is that, Taurus? Someone is going to help you heal something here. It has something to do with spirituality. Maybe some of you guys are creating something with YouTube or a blog or a book or whatever it is. But for some reason, there is insecurities involved in it. Some of you guys might also at this time feel homesick for something or someone. Missing someone. And out of that, whatever comes in, there is a new idea. But I will say, I don't think that you are actually ready to take action. It's so interesting. It's a long time. It's almost 6 months where you're not taking action on something. And maybe this is for you to be like, okay, now I know that when we come to April, May, June, July, August, September, I will have to make a decision. But think it through and don't let anyone stand in your way. Because at the end, in September, something is coming to light. I feel by September, something happens where you're like, okay, now I see this from another perspective. Something that's very helpful. Something important is about to come to the surface around September. Let's see. Now I really want to know. Interesting, interesting. So the last 3 months for Taurus, October, November, December. Something around a promise I heard, because I heard someone say, you promised me that this would happen. It could be you saying that to someone, or you saying it to the universe, being like, you promised me. We had a pact. I wished for this. Why is this delayed? Okay. October, November, December for Taurus. Still thinking. You're learning something. Yeah. And then, boom. Didn't you actually get this card in the beginning? I believe you did, didn't you? Ha. There is an energy that's more mature. There might be something with a father. And then we have the Tower. Wow, okay. Damn. Okay, Taurus. I want to know more. The Tower. Why is the Tower here? There's the offer. A new beginning. But it comes after you realize something. Something comes to light. 10-10. 10-10. They were reversed, so and look at that. Yeah. So I don't know if there is something around family. If there is a family fight or something coming up with inheritance or something, I feel that at the end of the year, it might be settled. Something with a court case I heard as well. This is just for 1% of you. If there has been something going on with a court case, something with a crime that happens, there might be something coming to light when we come into September, October, November. It's not a prediction that a crime will happen. It's something that has happened either years ago or in 2022. I heard a knock with that, so 2022. Okay. Anyway, that is just for 1% of you. But let's just dissect this. 10-10. Whatever happened in April, whatever this stuck energy was, I feel like you're deciding to letting it go. Completely. And I feel it's something around someone else who might have betrayed you or done you wrong. For others of you, it has something to do with you resisting change, or it has something to do with stress, depression, anxiety that comes to an end. So with the 7 of Wands, you're standing up for yourself. You're fighting for what it is that you truly believe in. There's healing going on. There's victory going on. So October, the Hanged Man. There has been so many delays. And no matter what this is, if it's just because that, you know, you're waiting for a go when it comes to remodeling, for example, that is finally coming out. Like, you can finally start this project. You can finally take action in something. You can finally make a decision. Like, the opportunity is finally here. It does kind of feel like there is kind of this Mercury retrograde energy going on for you in the middle of the year. Not in a bad way, but it's because that something is just delayed. And I feel for some of you guys, it has something to do with you resisting change. Because you can't ignore that the first cards were like bomb. So whatever this major big decision is about, for some reason, you're resisting taking action. Or it's because you're waiting on someone who's not taking action. So some of you guys are letting go of that. The burdens. You're thinking about yourself. You're remembering your goals. You're remembering who you are. Because the body, I feel for you, has been taking you on a journey through like a lot of darkness, a lot of fears. And it makes you pass into this next chapter of your life in October, November, December, where you really realize what it is that you need to do. And then the page comes back with opportunities. So something that was wonky is becoming stable and secure. And that could be something with a father or a masculine here. But you are definitely feeling unhappy with the way that things has been going. And then the big change comes in, the bang. Whatever you are deciding in October, November, December is major. It's life-changing. It's life-changing. I do want to have, because I feel that the 10 of Cups is the last card. And these two cards, the 10 of Wands and the 7 of Wands, is what you have been letting go of. So let me just confirm that, because I feel that is actually what's happening here. Yeah. There is a new offer coming in. 2 pages. Finally, you can take action on something at the end, as in December. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe you have been very kind throughout the year, helping someone. It could be linked together with family or someone specific. It could be something with work. Like, you have always been there for someone, and there has been some kind of behavioral change or some kind of betrayal, but still you're like, okay, I'm gonna forgive you and move on. But then you are stuck with doing things for this person or for this company, giving all your energy. And in October, November, December, I feel like you're like, that's it. I have done my duty. I have done what I was supposed to do. Now I have to think about myself. So you are receiving something very important, like very important news in the last 3 months of the year. And even through that, I don't think that you take action in October. I feel like at the end of November and December, you're taking action. You're like, yes, I'm ready to let go of this. Because you don't want this person or whatever it is to take advantage of you anymore. So there's closure in something at the end of the year. Knock on wood. I love this for you. Beautiful, Taurus. Let me know if this resonated. Keep this reading. Make notes. Come back at the end of the year and let me know how or what was this big impact, the Tower moment. What was it? Because for some of you guys, you might figure it out earlier and, you know, move things along. But it depends on how willing you are to this change. How much are you resisting this? Sometimes if it is around family, it's hard to let go and say no. If it's someone you love, it could be a relationship too. But at some point throughout this year, you're like, that's it. That's it. And you're getting a reward for that. That's it. That is it, Taurus. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.